We're going back. We're back. We're going live. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
We're going it live. Hi, welcome back. We're back. Good, excellent. I had a countdown in there at some point in time.
No, you didn't.
I did. People were kept talking.
No,
I
don't recall a countdown happening at all. I think it's just other nonsense.
Okay.
Lies.
This is like him telling me that Joker didn't have a ladder. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Anyway, we're back. Hi,
Joker
everyone.
is a very hard word to say it with a Scottish accent. I will tell you that right now.
You guys
don't recommend it.
You folks rest the evening. You wake up. What's your plans for today?
Nokren wakes up to hearing the crushing of bones and stuff as Klicky has his alchemy kit out and he's using it like a mortar and pestle to break up the bones that he took from the cat and the rats.
Just gonna go down and have an early drink.
Good morning.
Dorian's probably already down there as well. He's a bit of an
Digby
early
has been
riser.
down there since before any of you got up.
Hmm.
Just so you know.
So this is a big dick contest about who's the earliest riser, huh?
No, it's more like she never left.
Probably. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So Dorian probably comes down to you then. Are you drawing still?
Yes.
What are you drawing?
Are you gonna look in the journal?
I mean, I already have. That's really
I
not
know.
necessary. Yeah.
But
No,
are you
I'd
gonna try and
probably come and ask you. Morning.
It's
What
not
are
your
you?
business.
Oh well, you know, I'm not asking because I want to necessarily know. I'm asking because it's a polite thing to do when someone's doing something, and you're showing an interest. Oh, but you know, that's all right. Do you want some breakfast?
No, I'm fine.
All right. And I'm gonna go and order some breakfast.
You're the weirdest person I've ever met.
Tim's will bring out, some breakfast. He'll kind of like look at you folks and be like, the weirdest ones aren't there yet right now.
Hey, Tim's.
What?
Thank you for putting up with our nonsense. And I'm gonna hand him a gold piece.
You guys hear a small explosion.
And I'm gonna hand him another gold piece. Again, apologies for the nonsense.
Not even
now
looking at
Usaka.
This is when Nokren walks downstairs looking like he got rudely awoken.
I assume you two are probably coming down at the same time then.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I woke up naturally a little bit ago, dried off a little bit, and then explosion.
Yeah.
I mean, it was his fire thing, so
Yeah.
it wasn't like a it would have been like the sound of a flash fire, like.
Yeah.
That'd probably be enough to wake Nokren up though, and he'd be like, okay,
No,
yep.
Is
Nokren
that
woke up.
something I should be concerned about?
No.
Hopefully not.
I mean, did you notice the noxious gas last night?
No.
Then you don't need to worry about it. I'm gonna hand him another gold piece.
No, this is Jen.
Or I'm gonna hand her a gold piece and just say, it's probably Klicky, if I'm honest. He's weirder than me, if you can believe that.
She's looked at us, she can believe it.
Fafnir's actually gonna try and go up and sneak up on Klicky.
Alright, let's see Fafnir's stealth.
I mean, Klicky would be packing up at this point. He was just finishing up his rituals.
It's pretty
Damn.
good.
Damn.
My pass is 11.
Yeah.
He literally just climbs up, bites your shoulder really hard, and then leaves.
You guys hear Nether flame, and you hear Dorian will hear in Goblin very, very harsh cussing, like your mother's children shall be eaten, kind of like really, really bad.
Yeah. I got you. Up the stairs, you're gonna hear Dorian shout from below, "Language!" in Goblin.
Okay, Mal.
What?
Yeah, Klicky will eventually make his way down. This time he has like soot on him because he kind of got more him than anything else with the flash, and he's like,
What?
I don't like that dragon anymore.
What happened?
Nothing. And he's gonna go sit right next to Nokren and touch the thing on his neck, the orange marble, and all his dirt just falls right off and lands on the ground right below him.
I turned to Dorian. Wasn't me this time.
I believe you. I know you're not dumb enough to go against Roland.
Yes, considering he's kind of half holding my eggs hostage, half.
Hey, I don't know if that's half. I think it's more 75-25.
He knows if he does anything, I'll eat him alive.
Hey, hey, in that case, I guess it is about 50-50. Well, interesting. By the way, how does that work? The eggs, I mean, doesn't that usually require some form of, pardon my indelicacy, fertilization?
They were created before.
Ah. How long do they take to hatch? You don't need to tell me if it's information you'd rather not share. It's more just I'm curious.
Well, we're not in the mountains. And he's like trying to do calculations in his
Right.
head.
Yeah.
Maybe a month.
Oh. And then
Or
you'll
the
have,
hatch.
Now, Warren mentioned that you were, that you are a shaman. Is that correct?
You saw me change into a crocodile. What do you think?
Aye. But I've seen a lot of weird things in my life. Doesn't necessarily mean someone is something. Just means that someone can do something. They're two very different things.
Yeah, shaman.
How does that work? I mean, within your culture. What's the difference? What's the purpose?
There is always one shaman to a tribe. At least with my people. When they start getting on to the age of where they believe they're going to die, they pick an egg through a ritual. The egg hatches, grows up. When it's old enough, the shaman kills himself in front of the child, and the child eats him alive. Well, semi-alive.
All right. Interesting. Odd, but interesting.
It passes on the knowledge and power of the previous ancestors.
Oh. Weird. Interesting, but weird. All right. He's just gonna kind of like sit back down and continue to eat his food.
Klicky is super into this conversation. Like he's like super into it. But he looks at Nokren and he reaches for like some of the bread and he's like, like seeing if he'll let him have it.
Yeah.
He'll take some of the bread, pull out some meat that looks charcoaled out of his bag, and just start eating like a sandwich kind of thing.
You look curious, Klicky.
Yes. Are your people dead too?
As far as I know, besides me and the eggs.
I'm sorry. And he just looks down and stops interacting.
Alright. You'll enjoy your breakfast together and kind of bond a little bit over dead people. And what's your plan?
Genocide. Call it what it is.
Genocide.
I ordered raw bacon.
Dungeon number 2?
You headed to dungeon number 2?
No, I'm asking the group.
Aye, dungeon number 2.
Now,
Which one is this one?
This is the one I've already been
was
down
where you
to.
found Banshee.
Yeah, this is one I've already been down to. We cleared out what we could get to, but there was a
The one
big
with the
door.
magical door.
Yeah, that's the one.
Did we ever figure out, well, did you guys ever figure out? I was doing a little bit of work on the side for Orn at that point. Anyways, he let me know about it. Regardless, did you ever figure out a way to break through the door?
I assume. Well, what did we get? We got told that they finished clearing out
All the rubble.
the rubble. Okay.
There were
So,
three
not a way
places
to-
there that were kind of collapses that they re-shored up. One was the direction towards that door. One was the area where you'd squeeze towards the large courtyard where you were off of that. You found the Banshee. And there was also a passageway that you from there that was filled with rubble. They cleared out. They said they found a door beyond there and decided not to open that and wait for you guys.
Yep. All right, so I don't think we did. If I remember right, it was like a specific knock spell. So not just the knock thing. Like,
It was okay.
it's like almost like I imagine a specific spell is the key to the lock.
I don't really know too much about magic, but maybe we'll want to check with Mercedes.
I hit it with magic really hard and nothing happened.
Oh, all right.
We should go see if the
I can figure out whatever its command word is.
Command word?
Well, most magic items have like a command word.
Is a door an item?
It's not a person.
I mean, that's worth a shot. Let's just go check in with the wizards.
Classifications of things?
Well, you can't eat it.
The wizards
You are
haven't found
correct
anything on
about
the
that.
door. Well, I'll let you know now. The wizards haven't found anything on the door yet. Yes.
Is there a
Worth a
way that
shot.
we could dispel that magic?
I can do that too.
Oh, perfect. All right, let's just go down there. Nothing to worry about then.
Actually, I didn't say that. I cannot do that. Sorry. It's
There is
detect
a-
magic. I got not dispel magic.
There's a dispel.
There's a scroll at the shop that's for dispel magic. I don't know if that will work, but that is an option.
We could buy it for Tim.
And then he could learn it.
It's an option.
How much is the spell scroll, Matt?
I
Expensive, I assume.
have to figure out spell scroll's price.
It's level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
pretty
gotta
high.
be pricey.
Like,
But I mean, there is
Yeah.
paladins and druids get that. Sorry.
When do I get it?
You're a
Fifth
third
level.
a half caster, so you don't get third level spells till way later.
Yeah, so I'm not getting it for a while.
And you think I'm gonna learn dispel magic?
I mean,
It is a
If it's
third level,
ritual.
so it would be around like 500.
oh, that's actually not nearly as bad as
Actually
I
not
thought.
too
Third level's
bad,
still
yeah.
uncommon. Third level's still uncommon for it.
Ah, all right.
that's cool.
Yeah.
It's
I
fourth
mean, we
level
can
that
kill it.
jumps up.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Mhm.
Do we have anyone that can learn it now? Other than, I mean, like,
Learn it, not just use it, yeah.
yeah, because we don't want to just use the scroll.
No, we're not 5th level.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, when are we hitting level 5? About, give or take.
Working towards it.
Yeah, no, like give or take, like 6 or 7 weeks, that kind of thing.
I mean, he
Not
did
as many
say
weeks
that
as you think.
he did say that we were well on our way to level 5 before we ended last season, and so I figure about 4 more weeks.
Yeah,
Um,
12 to 15 weeks, and we'll hit level 5, and then
An amount of time, and it will occur.
an amount of time. Cool. I mean, we can
Let's-
buy it in preparation and not worry about it right now.
let's not buy it now.
I mean,
Let's
it's
buy
fine.
it then.
We might not even need it if I can figure out what the command word
Exactly. Let's go see if he can figure out stuff.
All right. I'm not really that worried about it. It's more just, preparation is the best way to avoid failure.
is. If you say so.
So you're heading.
I honestly don't know. It's just a saying that my dad used to say.
I just all I know is that one of the wizards came down and tried to use various spells on it, and said it would require unique, specific versions of those spells.
All right. Well, let's go exploring.
Okay. So you're heading down there. Where are you going to then? Are you trying to go play around the door, or are you going to the
Door first, I think.
or the open the passage that was opened up?
Well, the door's like immediately to the left. Once
Yeah,
you
it's
get
like
down
right
there.
down there. Yeah.
We should just check it out. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay. It's still a door.
Good.
I'll cast Identify on it.
It's not really a magic item. It has magic on it. It's reinforced with magic. It seems that the lock has some kind of magic on it. With your skills, I'll tell you, it's probably attuned to a specific key that's supposed to be able to open it up. You also... Okay, let me put it this way. It's like... Either you would need a higher... It's a higher version of Arcane Lock is effectively on the door kind of thing. Something that your normal knock wouldn't use. So it'd be like, rather than like maybe increasing the DC by like 5 or 10, it's maybe increasing the DC by like 15 onto a normal lock. Making it, well, like up to that level that like your legendary people might be able to use. Maybe less level, but like it would be very difficult for, let's say, someone like a rogue to pick.
Very difficult, but not impossible.
Not
But
impossible.
Definitely impossible for me right now, as it
Yes.
stands. Yes. Because I think the maximum I can get is 25. So,
Yes.
and if it's raised by 15, it's probably, what, a 30 DC, give or take?
About that.
We don't know.
But give or take, right? Like, I
Yeah.
mean, just doing the general math,
Yes.
right?
But if I just say, like, right now, 30 DC lock, yeah, that's still, like, outside your very easy range for quite a while.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something.
Oh no!
I like when you try things. Sometimes you end up on fire.
I'm gonna pull out some acid, and it does maximum damage on objects. So I'm gonna pour it not on the door, but around the door.
Okay. How much damage does your acid deal?
2d6, so 12.
Okay. The thick stone around the door takes slight bits of damage.
I can't eventually get in if I keep doing this.
That's gonna take a while.
Is the door absolutely airtight? Like,
I believe we asked that before, and you said yes.
I don't think it's like airtight, but it's like very heavily sealed. Like it's very close. Because what were we
If
trying
it's
to do
not
before?
airtight. No, because we tried to send Kasula through, and it blocked her.
That's right. It did block her. Yeah.
That was a magical field, though. More. Or
yeah.
less.
Yeah.
That was the natural magic of the area around it. Like, it's like a
right.
box almost.
I'm
So
asking if there's like any gaps anywhere. Or...
Probably.
Technically, if there's a lock, there's a gap.
Yeah. Like, how big of a gap are you looking for?
Because if there's a lock, there is a way through the mechanism to the other side. That's how
wait,
locks
wait.
work.
Yeah.
Klicky.
Well, the lock might not be lockable from the inside. It may only be on the outside.
It doesn't matter the way that locks work. They have to interact with the door in some way that creates... sorry, okay. So,
I get what you mean.
rogue
yeah.
brain here, but also just actual real-life knowledge. There is... anytime there's a locking mechanism, the pins have to be able to turn. In order to do that, you can't have them suctioned. There has to be an exit path for the air. The exit path for the air has to pass through, because if you push it in, it creates a vacuum, and if you create
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
So, yeah.
Klicky?
Yes?
Is the keyhole.
Standard, like, keyhole? I mean, like, what do you think, like, a standard, like, old-timey metal key kind of thing,
Okay, so 10
I
feet.
change it. I change into a. Or first, I'm gonna like get on. Not on, but like stand next to Dorian. Give me your hand.
All right.
And I grab your hand, and on that point, I turn into a flea.
Can you become a flea? I don't think you can become that small.
They're below CR 1. Doesn't say if you can see them, you can transform, or if you've seen them before.
There are no fleas in this world.
Let me take a check just about this. I didn't think you get that small.
There's
I
no
don't-
size limitation.
There's no size limitation on changing. It's just if you can see it, which a flea is visible. Because technically it could be a fly, which you definitely would have seen in a swamp or a mosquito.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. We'll say you can become a flea.
Oh god, what's coming up?
What are you doing? You going into the other side?
What I'm worried about is the
Is
magical
yes.
field, and if
He
you
also
sort of
has
get
one
halfway
health,
through
Probably.
and
as a
turn
flea.
into
Yeah.
Oh
like
yeah, I definitely have 1 health.
Yeah. And if it's a magical field that does anything like most abjuration magic does, it might knock you back.
I doubt he even has a whole health.
I'll just.
I'm just
shift
gonna
no.
know. Okay,
and
Tiv,
now-
I'm going to tell you this in Discord chat. Just what you find on the other side. It'll be up to you to decide what you do with it.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So it worked. All right.
Hop, 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 hop. Fleas can jump.
Huh.
Yeah, they can. I always thought they flew for the longest time.
No, they're just really good jumpers.
Yeah, until I watched the thing about
That is what you find in the inside.
Ooh.
a bunch of rats.
Hop, hop.
Mhm.
I assume you held your hand there for me.
I kept it.
Okay. I come back out. Shift back.
Oh!
That was the tiniest I've ever been.
Would you mind getting off my hand now?
Oh, if you
Oh, I
have
just
any,
think-
if you have any knowledge,
No.
do you have any arcane knowledge or anything like that, or
Who? Sorry?
Usai?
I have 0 in Arcana, but I am a druid technically.
Roll me,
kinda.
just roll me an Arcana check. I guess it would be just an intelligence check at this point in time, just because of something you saw there, and I'll make a note.
That's
Hey!
pretty good.
All right. So you aren't 100% sure about the thing you saw in there, but it's much bigger than normal versions of whatever you've like heard tales of like other similar creatures. They're not normally that
Shit.
large.
Oh.
Okay, well, I have seen a certain one around.
Yes, you have.
Sim-
Yes.
So,
But
I
this looked a lot different than that anyway.
Yeah. So, I come back out. There was a lot, and I mean a lot of treasure.
Are we discussing like a hoard of treasure by any chance?
The best words to describe it would be vault.
If
Oh,
I had to put it into a
that seems bad.
idea of size category, mountain, I believe, would be the exact terminology used.
Wow.
I used the word mountain.
And
Oh dear.
there is
We need
some...
to get in there.
Yeah, hold on. There was something else.
I'm assuming you're not talking about an item at this point, given that, you know, our classification apparently has become whether you can eat a thing or not. I'm assuming that you could theoretically eat this thing.
No.
Oh, good. So it is an item. What did you see?
You know your friend, or not? He might be your friend as well. The Nokren's friend, the one that flies.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
that's
not
Guardian.
my friend.
Yes, the Guardian. Kind of like him, not flesh, but much bigger.
Can I do an Arcana check with this information?
Sure.
Good.
Nokren's like immediately like his thing's just like, oh no. So our
Clicky, no.
Guardian friend.
Clicky
That one,
knows.
yeah.
Okay. From the description, okay. So here's what it sounds like. It sounds like something very similar to an iron golem, but it shouldn't be that large.
Okay, so a construct. Like, I mean, I'm an artificer. I would know what construct.
Yes.
Okay.
Give me a second here just to reference
We all
Uh,
just hear the pitter patter of everyone checking
yeah,
out.
you
yeah.
just hear sorry. His teeth starts clicking together.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. That's.
We are not fucking going.
Clicky's gonna find like. Does anyone have anything to write with?
I'm gonna hand you ink and a quill.
I'm gonna start like
You're
just
learning.
outlining what an iron golem looks like. Like it looks like this.
There were
assume
some
yes,
differences. Also, like, you're not an expert on like metals, definitely. So you're not even sure what it was made out of.
I'm very perceptive, so I can point out differences, though. Like, no, it
Yeah.
had like this.
All right. Yeah, and I'll just copy it and be like, oh, do you guys know what a construct is?
Yeah, there's actually been a lot of them up at the other caves we found.
This is a very powerful one. Probably more powerful than you've ever seen.
Well, the Guardian we encountered was not something I'd ever want to fight.
Did I see the Guardian?
I mean,
I wasn't.
Yeah, the Guardian would be a okay. Iron Golem is very, very, very mean.
Yeah. No. What I'm trying to say is, I'm terrified of the idea of fighting the Guardian, and if this thing's a lot bigger than the Guardian, because I assume Usok would have seen the Guardian. Yeah, he did. He used the friend thing. Yeah. So yeah, no, we don't want to fight that thing.
Yeah,
no, but it's not smart. They're not intelligent. They don't think. They don't have any thought. They only follow a command.
A command, you say?
Not that kind of command.
No.
Oh.
No, but the creator. The creator gives it a task, and it will do anything.
Usually,
to complete that task.
Usually protect. Usually.
Yeah. Wonder if we can find a way to control it, like we found the control.
Yeah.
I mean, when they're made, sometimes, but it depends on the creator.
Well,
Or we could just dismantle it.
No, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, we don't want to open that door.
No.
I'm not really suggesting that we do. I'm just saying if we are going to get in there and grab the mountain, you said, of gold, which I think we should at some point. Hey, I'm not saying now, but I'm saying in the future.
Yeah, in the future maybe, but so the Guardian friend, he had to hold himself back from what would likely have been wiping the floor with us when we found him. So if this one's bigger,
I understand.
Klicky,
I'm saying we should
go. If they're talking about fighting this thing, you probably have enough knowledge to be like, no.
Yeah.
No. I know, as out of character, I know.
Yeah, I know, but just as the
also,
it's louder.
Iron golems are normally only large-sized. This thing was huge-sized, so...
The main thing that Dorian is trying to get across, although he's not very good at getting it across because he's not very smart, is we should try and find a way to essentially dismantle it before it even has an opportunity to do anything. I don't mean fight it, I mean outsmart it and outsmart the situation.
I mean, there's ways, but none of us are capable yet. Maybe that Tim guy, you can do, like, anti-magic stuff, but... If we go in there, we're dead. I'm not going in there.
Oh.
Before I go in there.
I'm not really suggesting that we do go in there right now. I'm suggesting we go out and have a plan for eventually getting in there, finding a way to deal with it before we even have to fight it.
Okay.
You don't have to go in that room at all. It's all
backing up. Just
it's okay.
It might be a better idea to have a look through the rest of this place, see if there's any lines, documents, books. The people who lived here likely used it to guard.
In all likelihood.
We may even find the quarters of the one who created it.
This will be one of the first time, Nokren, Klicky will take your hand and kind of start leading you away from the door. Just like,
Okay, that door is not opening. Believe me, it's not opening.
Okay.
We tried, technically. I mean, hell, I've even tried already. Once or twice.
I tried.
I mean, when I was doing the side jobs for Orn, I came down here a couple times and tried. It's not exactly an easy door to pick.
Good thing you didn't open it then.
Oh, if I did, then I'd be dead and you wouldn't have to deal with me.
That's true.
Not good. That's not good. You're pretty nice.
Oh, thank you, Klicky. I try to be. I really do.
Yeah,
It's hard.
sometimes you're not, though. And your goblin's pretty bad.
Hey, my goblin is pretty bad. It's one of the languages that I don't really get an opportunity to practice all that much.
You don't have enough teeth.
I've been told that. Yeah, I've been told that I don't have enough teeth for goblin or for draconic. Really, apparently my draconic is not very good either. But more fluent, having more of an opportunity to actually practice it. But it still comes across as a little bit. What's the word?
So we make our way down the hallway.
Yeah,
This
I
whole time having this conversation.
100%.
I pulled out my torch, the continual flame torch, and
Okay.
I've got the shield and torch, and I'm just,
Okay, you'll head to the door that, seemed to have been behind the collapsed wall that you had gotten cleared out. Okay, here's a door in front of you.
Okay, and if I remember right, where we are is in a little side corridor next to the room that had the banshee, right?
Yes. Well,
Cool.
there was like a courtyard, and the zoo area that had the banshee was off the side of the courtyard. And
Okay,
now-
so is the door in the courtyard, or
there was
as in, like,
there was a passage off of that courtyard
okay.
that led to the collapse that you found.
So, for everyone else's sake, we're now in a courtyard with a giant, like, glowing moss lighting up the courtyard.
Hey, it's a beautiful sight.
It looks delicious.
Yeah, the
Yep.
place was cool.
Is there any moss within reach, Matt?
No, it was like 30 foot up, we said.
You asked that last time, too.
I did ask that last time, too. All asking that.
Both characters asked that.
Yeah. Well, both would be
It's a
interesting.
cool feature. Everyone's like, I want to play with it.
Yeah.
Do you think I could knock some off with my bow? I shot some down.
I mean, like small bits of it, not a lot.
I'm not looking for a lot. I'm looking for a chunk about like a penny size or like a quarter size. Say a quarter size.
The hell kind of pennies do you have in Canada?
Look, that was my brain is not working very well anymore. I've been up since 7. Or no, I've been at work since 7. God, my brain is already not working. But I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
Can I
Yes.
send Fafnir up?
I can probably go up and grab some moss for you.
There's Fafnir. I can get it.
No, and I'm shooting an arrow up there.
A little bit of moss will probably fall out as your arrow will kind of
Good.
click off of it and then fall back down to the floor and maybe
Good.
not hit one of you in the head, even though it probably could have.
Yeah, no, totally. It was very dangerous and reckless. That's kind of what he does, though. Anyways, I'm gonna grab my arrow, and then I'm gonna grab the moss and I'm gonna hand it to Klicky.
I'm going to lick it.
It's moss.
Spongy? Spongy?
Spongy? Yeah.
Earthy?
Yeah.
And then you're going to see him take it and be like, oh, this is imbued with a lot of natural magic. And he's going to start breaking it up and putting it into his bag.
Great.
We can get
Okay.
you more.
Oh, nah, I don't need more. It's not that good. It's just grass.
Nokren's going to move over to the door and open it.
Okay.
He's going to look at the door first. Is there anything, like, in terms of, like, inscriptions?
Is it
or...
unique in any way, or is it
Yeah.
just a door?
It's a metal door.
Oh, yeah, then I'm going to open it.
Yeah. Okay. So heading into beyond the area of the collapse, you'll head into a small room. This room is kind of L-shaped. So it's kind of like this, and you're coming in from down here. You can't really see what's over on this side of the L. But standing in the room, kind of towards the back of it, is this kind of weird, stitched man. Completely naked, covered in
That's
stitching.
Go for initiative.
Klicky.
Well, that's unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Noticed us
Does
yet?
it look like a construct?
is it moving?
I mean,
It's a flesh construct, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it moving?
Let's drop all
moving.
the pretenses. It's
Yeah, it's
running
a
at
flesh
us.
golem. It's a
It's,
flesh
it's
golem.
coming at you. Roll some
we
initiative.
know what it is.
It's a
yeah.
flesh golem. Roll some initiative.
As soon as Klicky
Oh, I have advantage.
And he's gonna say-
It
Yeah, it did. It might have already did it. It did. It already did it.
Wait.
did, because you, yeah.
What?
Also,
Yeah, if
Usopp
you
What?
put your mouse
ready.
over it,
What?
Yeah.
What?
KH1 is keep highest 1.
Yeah.
I'm
So it
real
automatically, well, because you changed it in the cog, remember, to automatically roll advantage for you on initiative? Hey!
It did do that.
Yeah.
Wait. No, it,
So,
oh, you
yes.
did.
There you
Yeah,
go.
okay.
I corrected it anyway. It's 14 now.
Sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot that I did that.
Okay,
Okay.
we got 2 21s. And let me roll a d20 here. Oh my god. So, yes.
It's a flesh golem. No,
It's a
Yeah.
flesh golem.
Klicky, Klicky, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see it. Do I know any information about it? Like,
Just roll some Arcana for me then.
Okay. 19.
Sure. You know that you would need adamantine weapons to damage it with weapons.
Okay. Moreover, I was looking for immunities.
Oh, don't use lightning on it.
Okay. So he's gonna yell those two things out.
Yes.
And then
thank you. Because,
he's gonna throw alchemical fire at it.
Okay.
Nokren, there is a difference between thunder and lightning.
They're not so frightening.
Alright.
he said don't use lightning. I do lightning.
With your breath, yeah.
Yeah. I was planning on starting with that, so I'm glad we're not doing that now.
Don't do that.
Okay. It takes some fire and kind of like puts like as it kind of like takes like the thing.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Isak, what are you doing?
Does it have any metal on, or like, is it stitching together metal?
No,
Stable?
it just is like kind of flesh, not really metally at all.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, how close is it to us?
Like 30 feet away.
All right. Then I will begin chanting. All right, that just doesn't work. What the fuck?
I don't know. What is the fuck?
What?
It just says Uzak.
Yeah, I have it set up. It just all right. Anyways, the blade of Veneer of the Planta. Come on. She invites you to the slaughter. Ice knife. So.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
I know that one.
I'm just gonna do the rolls.
Yes.
I was specifically looking up a whole bunch of blade-based spells, so that's why I know that one.
Is that in your attack rolls? Because Ice Knife has an attack roll.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I assume 20 hits.
yes.
All right. So.
You're gonna ice that mofo.
He got burnt and then ice.
Oh,
Damn.
I didn't mean to roll a d6. I just got used to rolling d6s. It's a
Oh.
d10. But I'll keep that d6 for the next.
Oh.
And now it makes a dex save.
Okay. Let's roll a d20. What's your DC?
14.
Yep.
Okay.
It's good.
What happens on a success? What happens on a failure?
No cold damage.
On a failure, that's it. Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Next up, Nokren.
I hit it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sprinting forward to intercept him, and along the way, you see a little bit of flare in his eyes as...
Sorry, that's something I forgot to do.
So he's going to use Vow of Enmity as
Okay.
a bonus action while he's running up.
Mhm.
And he's going to get within 10 feet of him, and... Oh, wait, no, I can't do the second one because I used Vow of Enmity, so just the first one.
Okay.
I'm shooting 23 hits.
Yes.
Okay. And then he jumps back 5 feet.
Okay. Your attack seemed to do nothing to it.
Not magic weapons. Adamantine.
I thought that was a magic weapon.
No,
Adamantium
I'll be saying
only.
adamantium is what hurts him.
Yeah.
Only adamantine.
Because Matt's a
Gollum.
dick.
Because Gollum.
Because Matt's a dick
This-
and likes to give us magical weapons just when we can't use them.
Look, I'm limited in my construction choices in 5th edition from Pathfinder. Pathfinder had so many more interesting constructs. This one's pretty good. It's not bad. Anyway, Dorian, what are you going to do?
I'm going to draw the one adamantine weapon that I have.
Haha! Dagger!
Yep.
The one adamantine weapon any of us have.
No, Nokren has one. Didn't he?
He does.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
There was only one.
That's right.
Remember when you build these things?
Oh, you
just
got
to
rid of the
fuck us?
shield with the shield bash.
That's still not any.
Not a weapon.
Yeah, it's not a weapon. Yeah.
All right, anyways, I'm gonna slide behind
I
him.
thought it was just non-magical weapons that aren't adamantine that it's not affected by.
No.
Oh, wait, no, it doesn't say non-magical weapons that are adamantine, so you do disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was
I'm
misreading
not
it.
pulling out my dagger. I have my
Whoa.
rapiers out.
Okay,
It's fine.
I want to be fair, Matt. You know they get advantage against magical saves.
Yes, I rolled an advantage. That was what
Okay.
that extra 3 was.
Okay,
Didn't
I just
count.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
So I'm then going out with my 2 rapiers then.
Yes, sorry.
And I'm
Ooh.
going to go behind because Nokren is still a threat to him
Mhm.
because he has that 10 foot of range with that weapon.
Well, he's also
No, I jumped back.
knocking 15 feet away from
Yeah,
it.
I jumped back a little bit. Because
See,
if
that
it
doesn't
enters
help
my
me.
range, I get to attack.
I understand that. Doesn't help me though. So, anyways, I'm gonna go up to it and attack with my rapiers,
Okay.
both of them.
Mhm.
So this is the first one. Assume that misses.
That will hit.
Oh, never mind. All right, fine, sure. For 10 piercing, and then
Damn.
swing with my offhand rapier,
Mhm.
and then that will definitely hit as
Yep.
well, and it will do 8 piercing.
Okay. What
Just-
what is a tiny dragon doing?
Tiny dragon is hiding.
Okay.
I just put him on there just in case I actually do use him.
What are you doing then?
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
She said the thing.
Hey.
Hey!
Matt, you didn't roll for the golem.
For what? I did. Its initiative is 3.
I know it's not on there.
It's not on the turn
No,
order.
okay.
He doesn't put them on the turn order because he doesn't give them tokens.
I should have given him a token. Yes.
Unless we have a battle map happening, which
I
we
should.
don't.
This one I didn't put a battle map for. I've
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a couple of
Which is
because
No,
it's
that's
just
fine.
one creature. Like I'm looking for like battle maps for multiple creatures for it to be a little.
Absolutely.
Yes, you will hit and deal 6 damage to it. Let me put that in here correctly. Okay. So, it's gonna punch the crap out of Dorian because Dorian's right there.
Yep.
We roll something here.
Oh, there goes my plan.
My
All right.
he is 17.
It will miss you.
Yeah.
I'm fairly comfortable in close quarters combat. This is fine.
Okay. Klicky.
Klicky seeing Dorian getting attacked, he's gonna touch the emblem on his chest, hold out his hand, and cast Shield of Faith on him.
Okay.
On the Dorian.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
And that's oh, and he's gonna use his bonus action to hide.
Okay.
Because I can't.
Mhm.
Woo!
Okay.
Roll your stealth then.
Yeah.
Let me roll something too.
10.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good. Usoc, what are you doing?
So Usoc got annoyed that the dagger didn't do much, so he's just gonna run fucking full sprint at him, and as he's running up, say, acid burn before the dawn, sharpen my teeth, feel the bite of Nasan. And, primal savagery.
Yeah, he
Oh,
is.
yeah. Nokren's like, fuck, I'm used to everyone hanging back. Fuck. He's very much used to everyone hanging back.
I don't know why I added higher cast, but 21 to hit, 5 damage.
Okay. Acid damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to find
Yeah, sorry, Nokren. I'm kind of going to ruin your plan a lot of the
Nokren.
time. Until I get a magic bow. And I won't be ruining your plan as much.
Sock
fair.
is a warrior, so
Yeah, Nokren's realized what's going on, and he's gonna go around behind it, 10 feet away from it,
Mhm.
and this time, as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Whoa.
Why did I did the spell? Not the, I did the card. Why did it do a?
I'm not the only one.
I don't understand.
The
I have
sheet
I
does
have the
change
card.
it.
I need to fix that. Okay.
The sheet was updated, guys. If you didn't
Yeah,
notice.
if you
Oh,
didn't
that's
notice all of the new shit in the sheet, it was
Yeah.
updated.
I didn't think it would have updated that. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I cast Hunter's Mark,
Yes, okay.
and then I go for another pike swing. Well, actually, pike poke.
Yes.
Pike poke, a pickety poke.
Wow, I don't hit because I'm figuring out how to fight with two people fighting.
You do hit.
Yeah, it's a construct. It's a
No,
flesh.
no, it's a flesh golem.
It's a
Its
flesh
AC is trash.
Isn't
Yeah.
it? Is its AC 8? Is that right?
No.
What
Is
is
it lower than that?
Like you're thinking of zombies, I think is a.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
Okay, so 12 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
What's its freaking dex modifier?
Bad.
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 It's Frankenstein, guys.
Isn't its
Dorian.
dex modifier -1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
I would have
Oh,
hit.
then it's
Then I would have hit with my ice knife explosion.
You technically did.
You didn't tell me that, or I would have gotten extra damage.
That's what I said. What does it do with success, and what does it do with failure? You didn't say
I
what...
said no cold damage if it succeeds, and you said
Oh,
okay.
okay. Then roll the cold damage. Go ahead. Oh, I misunderstood.
Well, extra 5 damage, Tantus.
That's fine. But I misunderstood what we were talking about it, yes.
So now there are immediate threats to this golem.
Yeah.
So,
Hi.
hello. I'm going to be
just
swinging
stabbed it in the neck.
I bit it, so
with some
Yeah, that's you. This thing is.
damage.
you
So
think I care?
for, that's 11 piercing, and then on the offhand, 13. Yeah, that'll hit then.
Yep.
For a good old 4 extra piercing damage, so 15 total piercing
Would
damage.
you get the extra sneak attack? I thought only sneak attack applied once a turn.
Once a turn.
Once a turn, you're right. It shouldn't have had the extra 3 there. So, oh no, the extra 1. Pardon me. So
Yeah,
minus 1.
Yeah,
so
so it's
4,
3. It says 3. So
14 damage
Yeah.
total.
Gotcha. Okay. Signe, what are you doing?
The only other thing I have would hurt everyone else, so Eldritch Blast again.
I mean, I'm okay with you hurting them. I'm
Listen,
just
I
saying.
would actually be fine if you
Wouldn't
did
hurt
it
me.
because I have a
shit.
cool effect thing that I can do.
Remember,
Yeah, you do hit. So, I mean,
I'm technically 10 feet away, not 5 feet away. So
It wouldn't hurt Nokren, probably. Maybe.
You know what? Can I take that back and do what I was gonna do?
what were you
Yes.
going to do?
Please.
I was gonna Flaming Spear.
oh,
that's fine.
fuck
Okay, that's
yeah.
fine.
I'm
Yeah.
resistant to fire. It's fine.
I know you are. That's why I was like, wait, I can actually do this.
Yeah.
So, it's a dex save.
All right. It's
I'm
going to
assuming
roll.
we need to roll it as well.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It fails to an extreme degree.
I also fail.
Yeah, but you take half damage.
So did I.
Yeah.
And when he
3
feels the fire running at him, he goes, I invoke Kasak! And absorb elements.
Hey,
Half damage.
Yeah.
that's cool.
All right.
So do we take 3 or 4 for a 7?
It would be
Round up or
You've
round
taken.
Answer this carefully because we will hold you to it on other saves.
Yeah.
You should round it down. So
Round it down. 3.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah. So both of you would take that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me see here. It'll take an attack on Dorian and an attack on Usak then. Actually,
So my
no,
AC
wait.
is 19 right
Let me
now.
roll something here. Okay. Your AC is 19.
Oh, fuck.
Pretty sure it hits me.
It does, but not as bad as it would have thought. And Usak, what's your AC?
15.
Okay, it does not hit you.
You're realizing you're rolling 2d20.
I am.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
rolling with advantage.
No disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, so oh
Thanks,
god, it has a
fuck.
massive plus to attack then.
Yeah, thanks, fuck.
Does
'cause-
it not like fire?
Yeah, I think it doesn't like fire.
Yes.
Well, that'll be
That
fun
makes
for me next turn then, too. Because it's
Mhm.
So 11 to the hit to Dorian.
That's still a lot of damage.
It is.
That crit would have been real bad.
Yes.
Would have. I probably I wouldn't have gone down from that, but I would have been real close.
Klicky.
Very much could have.
Look over at Sig. and go, fire! Fire's really fun! And he's gonna throw alchemical fire at it.
I'm assuming we need to also make that dexterity save. No,
it's within a spot. It's a target.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
Okay, it dodged my fire.
It like takes the flame and it is like, "Roar."
All right, Klicky's gonna go, oh shit, and it dunked back around the corner.
Usopp?
So Usopp takes out his great club that he has never used yet. But, and he casts Shillelagh on it as a bonus action. Which shamans of old, warriors of new, make my weapon cleave and crush true. And he's gonna take a swing with it.
Yeah. Okay.
And on top of that, it right before it hits, the fire that hit his skin leaps to the weapon because of absorb elements, and he takes an extra 1 fire damage.
Ooh.
It's extra. I'll take it.
It is extra.
It is extra.
It's also fire damage, which is the thing that I think is important.
Nokren.
Okay, I finally don't have to do a bonus action this round,
Yes.
so I'm properly set up. So I'm gonna go to town.
Okay. You shall hit twice.
Yay!
Okay. Nokren will like slice into its like stomach and then like smack it on the face as like it just kind of crumples into a heap of just flesh.
I'm
Uh,
gonna run over there really fast.
Yeah, is it rotted or is it just like kind of fresh because of the magic?
It's very preserved. It's like taxidermed.
No.
You will
Like
notice
embalmed.
that. Well, is it
No.
toxic to us if we would eat it?
Probably.
Listen, the fire is still on it. I keep the fire on it while it's still burning.
No. Take it off. I have purify.
Nope.
No.
It's
No.
It's not really edible anymore.
It's
No.
more leather than
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dorian looks down at the armor he's wearing and just goes,
I
No.
can make things out of it.
It's still burning.
what else is in this area, Matt?
There's another door.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
put the pike back on my back, pull out the shield, get ready to go through the door.
I'm gonna be like nursing my jaw because I got clubbed in the face.
Yes.
I come up to
dude.
you, I touch you, you get 4 HP back.
Oh. Thank you. I think.
I know what type of asthma. I know what you are now.
All
I will say I started guessing.
Literally all has all ask
Yeah,
to do
they
it.
all get it.
Is it the whole class? I thought it was...
Yeah,
It's
no,
the
all
entire
ask
race.
Yeah.
It's when it's
Then I
the
don't know which
leaves.
one you are then.
You still don't
Change
know what
that.
I am.
I have an idea. I have an idea, but Nokren has no clue. Nokren has zero. He thinks you're human. Like, just.
I'm gonna go take a look at that door. Does this door look special in any way?
It looks like another iron door.
Cool. I want to see if I can see through. Is there a lock on it?
No.
No. Okay. Is there any way to see under it or see around it?
I mean, if you were very, very small, you could probably see under it or something. It's
Okay,
got,
I
like,
look.
not smaller than a goblin.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really going to be all that worried about it
Yeah,
then.
no, I'm just going to get ready. I'm also going to stop and say, just be aware that I believe we had some stories of a creature that forced them out of here. And I don't think it's the golem. So just be ready to get out of the way.
I
Good.
could make us.
Looks over at Klicky. You're ready to
I'm
hide.
gone.
Is it a pull or a push door, Matt?
Push in.
So
That's
I'm
not
going
good.
to be standing directly beside it, and I'm gonna open the latch and push it and stay to the side.
Okay.
And I'm gonna push the door open as much as I can.
And I'm
it's the metal
standing with
door, so
shield
it's
out,
getting
looking through.
All right. There's a staircase leading down.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, well, I'm going to lead the way down with shield out.
All right.
And
I want to point out-
all the way.
I have both of my rapiers out. I'm still ready for a fight at this point.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. So, I'm just percepting all the way. I'm looking at everything. Every little rock.
It is another. It's not as long as before, but it is another long staircase down.
Okay, another thing you guys
tiring.
should know, we're getting pretty deep on the ground. Last time we went deep underground, we ran into, did you see the reports about the Fallen?
Aye.
No.
Oh, don't worry about it, Klicky. No,
They're-
us. Isn't that right?
Yes. I'm actually surprisingly good at fighting them compared to what I would have thought. But yeah, just keep an eye out for if the ground shakes, scratches where there shouldn't be scratches, just tell us.
I cast light on myself, just holding a ball of light in my hand.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna let
have
them-
a magic candle.
I don't care. This
No.
is
It's
a
a
comforting.
comfort thing for
Yeah,
sure.
I know that would actually be Nokren's reaction.
So, Sock starts walking over to Klicky. Come here.
Oh shit.
Nokren's watching this interaction carefully.
So is Dorian. Dorian is watching it intently.
You guys hear the clacking again of his teeth.
I'm sorry, but skin of strength and wood. Protect this fool. Do not make. I've never came up with the last line. I just realized. We'll figure it out later. And
I just want, before you finish your sentence, you do know I'm wearing a +1 breast mail. You saw me get it.
yeah,
Breastplate.
what's your armor?
17.
Oh, never mind then.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I didn't know it was 17. I thought
It's a
it'd be lower.
+1 and I have dex mods.
He's got as much dex as me.
He has one less AC than me, and I'm in full plate mail.
And
I'm
you're
in-
proficient with it?
Yeah.
What, Artificer? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Artificer is good for defense. Like they set up.
He
really-
can't. I can't do much, but
Yeah.
I can support and stay alive. That's pretty
Okay,
much all I can do.
I haven't actually looked at the class,
Hmm.
so yeah. So I'm
Um,
gonna
That's
like,
cool.
you know what? You don't need it with the metal.
He's gonna do something to my skin.
Hey.
He's just gonna.
Klicky, I think he was going to do something similar to what you did for me there before, where you made my my armor a little bit stronger.
Oh, it's still there. And he taps you,
Ugh.
and you see it glows for a
Ding,
second.
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, it throws me off completely. Like I thought it was probably gone by now. I don't know how
It
magic
flashes
works.
out.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, then what you've done then for me there, for the moment.
Yeah, it won't last very long. We should go.
Yeah,
Alright.
I was gonna say I would be
Should.
relatively rushing because I still have Hunter's Mark.
I mean,
up
we're
as well.
all still walking down
Yeah, okay.
the stairs.
Do we
right?
want to be sneaky?
Okay.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
being
hide.
sneaky.
No,
I can't sneak.
I can make you quiet.
He can.
We'll
I
see
literally
about how
have
that
a
is.
Light in my hands.
Yeah, we're kind of bright, like we're kind of lighting up the place.
I mean, we're really quiet with a ball of light behind us.
Yeah.
Just-
Well, you will head deep down into the earth, and the path will darken and chill. But soon you see dim light at the edge of your vision as the stairs seem to end into a room. Emerging into the room, you find it filled with statues and carvings of strange creatures and horrible monsters, though still eerily familiar to you, Nokren. They seem to both
Oh.
greet and threaten those who enter the room.
Wait, familiar to me? Familiar to me as in the construct room we encountered?
No.
Oh, okay.
The
Can
last time you
I-
saw some carvings similar to this was in a castle and a city all over the place.
Whoa, okay. So these shouldn't be here. These, so you're that ancient civilization that turned into the the Kaladites, the castle we found?
I have read the reports.
Oh?
This stuff was all over that place.
Weren't we also dropped on top of one of their burial grounds?
We were dropped on the Kalada's burial grounds. They were a lot more,
Primal.
yes. And we know that the ruins above, like where we just came from, were to do with elves, not with these.
How do you know that this wasn't built on a previous site? Like their grounds weren't built on a previous site. Just
The issue
stacking things on top of each other.
The issue is the elves wouldn't have built, like, the elves wouldn't have built above unless the two ruins perfectly merged when we landed, which I don't think is likely.
I mean, the long dead don't matter. Are the statues dangerous now?
They were very good at making constructs.
Oh, can I get closer to one? I would like to check it out.
I'm gonna move up carefully. I would like to put out, I'm gonna be perceiving all of the statues as we like get him closer, just to make sure none of them have any signs of movement or anything.
Once I'm within range, I'd like to investigate it to see if these are constructs or statues or whatnot.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Oh well.
I will get the hint and also be perceiving things.
And I'll be following and investigating as well.
Oh no!
Not one.
Is he gonna get impaled like the last time someone rolled a nat 1 in this dungeon?
They just look like statues. The Usoc is like, these things are freaky. They are very freaky.
Because these are the scorpion, these are the weird, like, scorpion people things we saw.
It's not because they are what they are, it's because I don't know if I can eat them or not.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, because they were fucking messed up. Like, what was the description? It was humanoid scorpion was in there, spider was in there.
Mm-hmm.
It was just messed up, is what they look like.
Matt, I want to take a little acid out and just drip it on the statue, see what it does.
Burns a little bit of the statue.
Okay, so they're not magical and they don't look like constructs.
That's good.
What else is in the room?
There's a door to your left and a door to the right. It just seems like this place is almost like a greeting point.
Oh, good.
Like, you know, like these statues are almost kind of circling the room. Like the doors are directly to your either side. And the room goes back just into these statues. As if they're all placed to, like, greet those that would come down the stairs.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna place my hunting traps in front of the walkway forward. Just in places that will look like obvious places.
We don't have to go down, right? To get by.
No, yeah, that's what I...
No,
yeah, I'm
you don't
placing them where we have to go.
You don't have to go towards the statues anymore. You're kind of like looking at them. Technically speaking, you can like turn directly to the left, go to a door. Directly to the right, go to a door. It's just like...
There's no statues.
But there's light, you said,
No.
right? Is that on the far end?
The room kind of glows.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like an entrance. Okay.
No. It's just like the room goes farther than those doors, but it's just the statues all kind of positioned staring at the place you just came down at.
I get the feeling there's more back there, but I also get the feeling we don't want to check.
Okay. To the next door then?
I'm going to be going a little bit further down.
Oh no!
It's just statues. It's like a
Cool.
ring, it's like a half ring of statues.
Okay,
almost.
cool.
What's that,
I'll just
Forgotten
report
Tomb
back.
kind of thing? The
Yeah.
clay statues.
Yeah. Except
Okay.
So
Hey.
I'm going
these
to
are-
report back and just say, oh, it's just statues back there. Nothing to worry about.
But
Okay,
why
I don't trust statues anymore. And I like show a scar that's like on from that one that like chopped me in the back of it with the great sword.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't trust statues.
We shall though pause it here as we begin to explore this
Oh,
place.
shit, yeah.
Because it is time.
It is time.
Before we dive deeper into more rooms.
Not nearly as far as Tantus wanted today.
We did a
It's
lot of RP.
fine.
There
That
was,
was a lot of
like
very
3
good
hours
RP.
of RP and 1 hour of dungeon.
It really was. It was a nice amount of it, though. It was very nice. I was fine with it.
You
Anyway.
good, Winter?
I finally know out of character what a certain character is. Not in character, though.
No. Anyway, so thanks to everyone who joined us this week. We will be, of course, back next week. Same time, same place. We'll be continuing this dungeon here, deep within the bowels of the earth, as it kind of face the things here, which is very interesting stuff. Why don't we go around the grouping the way we normally do, give your kind of shout out of who you are, where to find you, all that stuff. We'll start with Tesh.
Hi, I'm Tesh of the Test Tube. You can find me under that name on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You should follow my Twitter because that's where I post all the things I'm doing and also lots of cute animal gifts and stuff.
Mm-hmm. They're adorable. Matt.
Hi, I'm here.
Yep, exactly. Perfect. Unfunnyone.
I am not an actual animal hater. I like animals a lot. I just wanted to put that out there. I'm just playing a character.
Exactly.
That and Stan Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace.
Yep. Good one. Tiv.
Hi, I'm Tavalic, pretty much everywhere. I don't have much to say. I like playing games, and these people play games with me, so I like them.
Aww. We like
Shucks.
Shucks. Winter.
Yeah. Stop. Twitch.tv/WinterBear Games. You can find everything below that channel. If you have any questions for me, Twitter's the best place for it. Stuff on Patreon, if you want to check it out. That's cool. A lot of my writing goes up there. The other thing to note is that on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, will likely be the very last episode of the mini-series, Our Beautist Players Club, which Tantus, Tiv, and Tesh have all been a part of. And it's been a ton of fun. It's been my first time DMing, and it's been a great time. I was dumb and did it live, and in a system that I basically rebuilt for the purpose of doing a modern heist game.
It's been good, though.
It's been good, but I'm an idiot for trying to do something like that for my first time DMing. Highly recommend not doing that. But it's been really cool. It's been a really good time. VODs are on Twitch right now. They are not yet on YouTube because I've had some encoding errors that have caused me to be brought back before I can do those properly, but they'll be up there eventually. But for now, they're on Twitch, so if you want to check out the old episodes, that's the place to do it for now.
Cool.
That's me.
All right. And as usual, I'm Tantus Naravan Jacobin. You can find me here daily streaming stuff for big gaming stuff. Stream game tomorrow, Project Zomboid sometime to like suffer through that some more. But for the next upcoming tabletop stuff, I've got Discussing Tabletop. We'll hopefully be back this Saturday. We had to cancel last week. Sundays the tabletop should be on schedule for Sunday as usual. And then next week, of course, we have this game, and we have Legacies of Kain, which hopefully we're thinking is going to be back. We're working on what's going on with that. We should be back to more normal schedule too. Working all that kind of stuff. But thank you everyone who joined us today. Definitely come back next week where they can check out this place, which is much less puzzle dungeony and more there's deadly things around here dungeony.
Spoilers? God.
Food.
I mean,
How could you?
I mean,
Oh my god.
deadly stuff.
I think we finally saw combat.
Yeah, yeah.
This
That
is
was
the
the
first
first
time that
combat,
this group
yeah.
has done combat, yeah.
Yes.
We-
Well, the thing
It's
is,
going to be interesting to see how that continues.
you could have totally not had any. You could have just fought the fire elementals. You also could have all put the crystals at the same time and fought both of them, which would have been awful for you guys.
Or we could have been smart and looked for fucking things to deactivate it, given that it said combat wasn't necessary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Look, I stand by that.
I
Yes.
ate good berries during that time, so
You did. And they were
You
good.
got to test the new
Berries,
shield.
yeah.
It worked well.
Yes, and it worked well. Well, originally, I forgot I was going to rewrite what was in that area a little bit, just the wording a little bit, to make it a little less, a little more vague, and I hadn't. So I was like, on the fly, I was like, I'm not going to bother on the fly. Not going to bother on the fly trying to, like, you know, make any kind of correction, because it's gonna come out horrible and confusing.
The fuck?
Don't worry about it.
Anyway,
Pay
though.
no mind to the man behind the curtain.
Anyway, though, so yes, I'm gonna get running. So see you next week, everyone.
Good night.
Bye bye.